What shouldn't we be doing that we are doing? Oh, Skip Bayless.
My turn?
No, it's not your turn. No. Here's the thing. How about this? Instead of starting the game off, trying to throw the football, how about you turn it around and hand it to a guy that's averaging 5.7 yards a carry, but he's only averaging 16 carries a game? This offense is built to run the football and then play action off of that. That's what this offense was designed to do, Skip.
Yep.
That's when this offense has had its most success. You look at the last 6 years, the 5 or 6 years, 2014, 2016. The formula was quite simple. Turn around, hand the ball to DeMarco Murray in 2014. Turn around and hand the ball to one Ezekiel Elliott, and then your playmakers make plays down the field. Now, you're devoid of those playmakers because Jason Witten was a lot younger in 2014, and Dez was at the apex of his career in 2014. You have nothing comparable to that on the outside. Hence, this is why you're struggling in the passing game. And he says, like, well, we can't run the ball because Zeke also said that we can't run the ball because you got to go hurry up and, you can't be methodical. Skip, if you go back to 2014, you go back to 2016, this is what Skip Bayless loved about them. They have them 10-play, 5-minute drive. They have them 12-play, 5-minute drive. But that's what you can't have when you're behind by 17 is 5-minute drives because you need points quick. But in order for you not to get behind and then make them play your style of football, you turn around, you hand the ball to your best player, and you let him eat. That's it, Skip. Stop trying to make Dak something that he's not ready to be currently. Yeah, very interesting. Now look, what we do here, Skip, is that we update our resume every day.
So the last 2 years they don't count for Dak Prescott, right?
What is
2016, 2017 do not count.
If you don't mind me asking, how does 2016, 2017, how does that help him in 2018?
It shows that he's done this at the highest level at this level. That's what it proves. Because you talk about Dak Prescott like he's a bust who can't throw a lick. That's what you talk about him as. No. I'm saying it should be reversed. Instead of Dak Prescott throwing the ball, averaging 29 throws a game, Ezekiel Elliott might need to get 25 to 30 carries a game, and Dak needs to be somewhere in that 16 to 20, maybe 25 throws a game. Therein lies the problem. He's throwing too much. And then when he does throw, who and what is he throwing the ball to? You finished?
Yeah.
This really irritates me.
I know it does.
Because I have studied this hard. I took a lot of time last night. I went over every play on which Ezekiel Elliott has touched the football. You can see this, Jenny. I wrote them down. I went first game, second game, third game.
Jenny can't read that at chicken scratch.
Am I right? I wrote down every play where he's touched the ball. I know you can't decipher
that's a lot of
but
research.
it's a lot of homework I did on this. So I know what I'm about to talk about. So let's keep it in some perspective. Obviously, Dak Prescott has no obvious number one receiver. Am I right about that?
He didn't need one. That's what he said in March.
Does he have an obvious number two? I can't even see an obvious two. Could Bryce Butler be that guy if they'll let him play? I'm not even sure they're going to suit him up this week because he's still trying to learn the Sanjay Law's receiver coach.
But Skip, that's the same offense they ran last year.
Totally agreed, but Sanjay Law was not there. Is the offensive line not overrated right now? In fact, I heard Troy Aikman say on the Fox broadcast the other day that even Zach Martin was getting knocked back into Dak Prescott repeatedly.
He is playing with that bum knee now.
He's playing with the bum knee, So let's just keep that in perspective. What was my big push coming into this year for Ezekiel Elliott? Not only was he going to run the football, but he was going to catch it a lot more. Didn't I say that?
Yes.
Because you have to utilize your weapon. You have a guy who ran 4.4 at the combine in the 40. You need to get him as many touches in the open field as possible, especially if your offensive line is wounded and not playing up to its level of the last 2 years. So what have we seen from Ezekiel Elliott? Would you believe of all the starting running backs, the 32 starting running backs in this league, he is last in the league in yards per catch for running backs. Last in the league, he's averaging 3 yards per catch. That is pathetically bad through 3 games. They have targeted him 18 times. He has 10 catches for a grand total of 37 yards.
And how many drops? Did you see how many drops he had last week?
Thank you very much for bringing that up, because you're right on time for me. So what happened early in this game? By the way, in the first series, he had a carry of -1, and I can show you, Jenny, all these. There are a bunch of -1s and 0 carries, because what have I told you from the start? He looked a little heavy to me. He looked out of shape. He needed to play his way into shape. And I thought by the second half at Seattle last week, he started to get a little new edge to him. But in the first half, I'm thinking, do I need to nickname him Le'Veon? Because he was tiptoeing, man.
No.
He was tiptoeing. He's like, I don't know if there's anything here. He used to hit that hole 1,000 miles an hour.
There used to be holes.
Okay, well but you could, they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't see a flash of any kind of hole, so he tiptoes like, I don't know where I'm going to go. But what happened? It's 0-0 on an early 3rd and 9 from the 21, and that's a late play where he got loose. This is a swing. I don't know what we're seeing here, but anyway, there's an early 3rd and 9. There it is right there. Do you remember this play?
Yeah, I do.
It's a game turner. He's got Bobby Wagner on him, and he hits it right. Listen, he can catch that and turn it up on. Bobby Wagner can fly, but if he turns that up, you know he might still be running?
Yeah.
Okay, you've got to catch that ball. It's 0-0.
Yeah.
And then at 7-0, what happened? Dak makes a play. He breaks contain. He rolls to his right, and he flips it to Zeke, who's wide open, but he stepped out of bounds first. Did that not change that football game? It could have been 7-all. Can you go back to your run game now at 7-7? Can you? Okay.
We talked about this in the offseason.
Then what happened late in the game? Here's what happened. This is how he got to a league-leading yardage total. Late in the second half, they're down 14, 18, and 11 when these 3 carries happened. 26 yards, 21, and 19. You know why those 3 carries happened? Because Seattle said, okay, no more 8 in the box. Let's just play coverage because we're up 14, 18, and 11. And he goes 26, 21, and 19 against a 7 or 6-man box. That's what happened.
Yes.
And he got loose. And the biggest run, the longest run of his year so far, 26 yards, went all the way to the 19, at which point he got stripped from behind.
Right.
Well, these are killer plays from number 21. I just gave you 3 plays that if you catch, and hold on to the football, we could be having a real different conversation.
But I tried to tell you that was his problem. He doesn't have hands like Le'Veon. That's what separates him and Le'Veon.
I think he has great hands. I don't know about the focus. I don't know about the concentration. I've seen him make catches where I said, how did you catch that? I don't know where his head is. I don't know.
You do know.
I don't know.
But I'm asking you a question. Why is it 3rd and 9? It should never be 3rd and 9 if you got Ezekiel Elliott. It's 3rd and 9 when you hand Zeke the ball on 1st down and then you throw incomplete on 2nd down. Or it's 3rd and 10 when you're going 2 incompletions.
What did I also bang my fist before the year started over here for? Dak Prescott needs to carry the football. You need to call his number on zone reads where you get him established early on as a threat, because he's not going to be a big threat with no number 1 receiver unless you streak Tavon and get him behind somebody.
You get him every once in a while.
You got to run him on the zone read every once in a while. In this game at Seattle, they finally called his number mid-4th quarter for the first time. That was the first time they called the read option play. Really? Yeah. Okay, that's just bad play calling. That's a bad plan.
Well, how about this, Skip? You have a team that's coming into your building that's tailor-made for you. The Detroit Lions ranked last in rush defense.
They gave up 190 at San Francisco. Last week against New England, they were pretty good.
And they gave up what, 180 against the Jets on opening day.
Yep.
Because Isaiah Crowell went for over 100 yards.
He was good.
So this is tailor-made. This is a Ezekiel Elliott game.
Okay.
So don't
or a Dak run
See,
game.
there you go. See, you keep trying to get that. Skip, but here's the problem that you're gonna have. The question I have for you: do you want the Cowboys to have long-term success, or do you want them to have short-term gratification? Because Dak Prescott running the football does not equal long-term success.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It does for me.
That's what, Skip. That's why people went away from Tebow. That's why people went away from that scheme. You have to throw.
Tebow in 2011 led your team to the division championship.
In rushing. And John Elway says, that was great. I appreciate the division title, but I cannot win a championship like this.
Guess what his plan B became?
What?
Peyton Manning? That'll work. Yeah, I'll take Peyton Manning over Tim Tebow any day.
And guess what happened? Colin led a team, but at the end of the day, it came down to throw. And Colin threw for 300 yards.
Colin Kaepernick.
Kaepernick in the Super Bowl against Baltimore. Yeah. Cam took a team to the Super Bowl. And when they shut down that zone read, when they needed the quarterback to throw the ball, what happened, Skip?
They're not Dak Prescott. He's 250 pounds.
Skip, I cannot believe you just
He
said
can
that.
really.
Are you saying Dak Prescott is a better quarterback right now than Cam Newton?
No.
Okay.
Than Cam Newton? No. Heck no. But he can run that zone read. He's slick ball handler.
Okay, let me ask you this.
And remember, Cam doesn't have the hammer of Zeke. It's hard on that defensive end. Like, which way do I go? Who do I take?
Let me ask you a question. In that Super Bowl year, is Dak Prescott right now better than Cap was in that Super Bowl season?
I don't know. It's pretty close. Pretty close. And Cap was really good.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it again. Dak Prescott, 3rd in QBR in the whole league as a rookie, 4th last year. That's pretty great. Cap doesn't have those kind of numbers.
No, Cap just got the second lowest interception rate in NFL history. A minimum 1,500 pass attempts. That's all he got.
No, it's good. I'll give you that. He was really good. He should be a starting quarterback.
All I'm saying is, Skip, if you want long-term, if you want to build something and have sustainability, Dak's going to have to learn to throw the football better, Skip. I understand that, yeah, you should probably let if you want to let him run, okay, fine. But he's going to have, in order for the Cowboys to be what you think they can be and want to be, he's going to have to throw the football with consistency and accuracy.
And his back is going to have to catch it and run with it.
That's not what he is. He's not Todd Gurley. He's not Alvin Kamara. He's not Le'Veon.
Zeke in his rookie year and his second year averaged 11 yards per catch and 10 yards per catch.
Yeah.
So for his career, you can round up to 11 yards per catch until this year, and now he's averaging 3. Why is that, Shannon?
Yeah.
What if that changes? What if he gets it back up toward 10 yards per catch? You don't think that's going to change life in Dallas?
And guys like Gurley and Bell got more catches in one season than Zeke has in 2 or in 3. Come on,
whose fault is that?
Yeah. That's not his game.
I don't know.
ED is a great runner, but you wasn't trying to throw him the ball out the backfield like Roger Craig.
Ask Levy on what he saw when Zeke was a rookie and Dak was a rookie at Pittsburgh. Do you remember that game? Do you remember what happened in that game?
Zeke had a monster game.
Do you remember a little screen pass to Zeke, and he went like 70 yards with it?
But see here, a screen, you throwing it to him, he's facing up. You throw it to him.
That's true.
Now, the other stuff, you see what he's dropping, he's down the field. Le'Veon Bell is catching routes down the field, catching goal routes, catching over routes, catching out routes.
You have swept these under carpet, all the good catches he's made. Something's not been right. I don't think he's in shape, but maybe he'll play his way into shape.
Hold on, you just said that he's running himself in shape and he looked good in the second half.
Starting to.
And then what happened?
Detroit's happening. That's all I care about.
See, I know what you're going to do. But see, Zeke will come in here. This is what's going to happen, y'all. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen.
Okay.
Zeke's going to have a monster day.
Okay.
And Dak will have a nice completion percentage, throw a touchdown, and Skip will going to say, see, this is what I told you. This is all about Dak Prescott.
Detroit just beat New England, beat them badly.
New England can't run the ball.
Okay, well, that's why you gave me 7, right? I got Dolphins in 7 at New England.
Yeah.
So are you backing off that?
No. Okay. No. Why would I back off that? Why would I ever pick Tannehill? Why would I ever pick Tannehill over Tom Brady?
Okay, so New England can't run it. They can't stop the run or stop the pass. Brady doesn't have that number 1 receiver.
Don't do that, Skip. Don't do that. I'm not going to let you talk about what Brady doesn't have, because you've told me on 1,714 times since we started this show that Brady goes to the game. He says, I want you to come with me, and we're going to win this game.
I think we need 3 new U's to start this game. I think before this game, you should go up in the stands and say, you 3 guys from Dorchester, I want you 3 because you're going to be better than my 3 that I got out here.
You see what you do?
Or Daryl Patterson?
Now, you see
Are you kidding?
Jenny T, you see what he does? Now, when Tom Brady doesn't win, he doesn't have anybody.
But when
he wins, Tom Brady's doing it with. So which is it? You got to pick. I told you that. Pick a side.
He's got nobody.
Okay, so when he starts winning, I don't want to hear nothing.
He wins with nobody.
He wins with nobody. He loses with nobody. Okay.
Kids from Southie, just got a lot of jobs
available.
A lot of
Southie in me.
Interesting. All right. Well, your homework did seem to pay off there, Skip. So next up, Kevin Durant has won 2 NBA titles and was